Is it a trait of Boston?
Why?
Welcome back! We've made it from Rhode Island once again. Our wonderful PAX East 2019 video. We're here a day early, of course, setting up, getting our hotel ready. And there's some other people here. Just a few other people. Ben, well, he ran off somewhere.
I don't know where he went.
Organizing.
Ben's organizing because he has to put everything away in its place.
Yeah, I don't. Who does that? Oh wait. That guy. So it's a not bad hotel room.
Yeah,
but there's just this one thing. There's this one thing.
The sink on the outside. Is it a trait of Boston?
Why? It doesn't make any sense.
So we're going to be heading over to Friendly's. We haven't had Friendly's in forever because the one in our town closed like forever ago.
Yeah.
But there's a Friendly's down the street, so we're getting that for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
So, but tomorrow is a new day.
What do you want?
What was that, English?
There it is. Traffic report. It sucks. Welcome to Boston.
We're here at PAX. It's wonderful, wonderful Boston morning here. You know, you got the sun shining, nice and peaceful, birds, it's nice. But I also ran into someone else as we got here. There's somebody over here, another creator. Chances are, who's this guy?
Yeah, I got a channel too.
Mr. Big Benoit over here, 589. Go check out his show. So, it's been an interesting day. Getting into PAX was really smooth, actually. One of the smoothest years we've ever had getting into this building. But anyway, we're about to head into the expo hall. We're getting there an hour early. We're gonna go check out this breakfast event that's going on. So, could use me some more coffee as always. Always do more coffee. So, let's go. Okay, everybody. Making our way down to the expo hall. Gonna head over, have this breakfast. There's actually two breakfasts going on actually that we were invited to. We're gonna probably stop by. But other than that, we get a chance to check out this floor, see who's here, what's going on, what's set up, what's gonna be featured, all that fun stuff. And it's nice to get this kind of footage because nobody's here yet. It's gonna be loaded with people pretty soon. You get to see this place kind of cleared out a way you've never seen it, I'm sure. If you've ever come to PAX, it never looks like this. Got my coffee thanks to Behemoth Games. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the breakfast. As we're here in front of a Days Gone display. It's pretty impressive, people. Really impressive. Okay, so we're stopped over here, over at 3D Realms to check out Wraith, one of the best games we talked about on our podcast. And we played Ion Maiden last year. Now this year, this game is a little bit closer to my heart because it's closer to like a Quake style game. I just played it, had a whole ton of fun, but we're here with the creator. So tell us about this game. What was the inspiration? Where did it come from? Where did it start?
All right, so the inspiration for Wrath, basically every 90s FPS. More specifically Quake, I mean it's running on the Quake engine.
Yes,
first game in like 23 years to use that engine or something along those lines. Very vintage. But yeah, basically just 90s FPS in general, specifically like Doom, Quake, Blood, Hexen, Duke Nukem.
I love Hexen.
Like just aspects of each one we just kind of wanted to stitch together and just like, because they're all great games, but they all kind of did one thing really well. And like, okay, we could just take each thing and just kind of smash it together. And that's essentially what Wrath is.
I personally just love the theme, like beginning the game with this giant cleaver on your arm and just cutting people's heads off.
Right.
Oh, and you can just run through and have a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, the melee is satisfying. So, you know, not only can you kill things, but it's a movement tool. So you can jump and lunge. So you can gain crazy speed and just make jumps that you normally wouldn't be able to. So it's something you can use all the time. Speedrunners are gonna like go crazy with it, because if you mix that with bunny hopping, you can just get insane velocity.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Now, the one thing is there something special to the shotgun? I noticed there's like runes written on the side of the shotgun. Is there any kind of special ammo you get during the game with it?
with the shotgun specifically,
Yeah.
there might be a modifier that affects weapons. I can't detail that too much right now, but the thing with the weapons is every single weapon has 2 fire modes.
Okay.
So like the shotgun you saw, you can do just the primary spread, and then the secondary, if you charge it down, your shrapnel will bounce around.
Yeah, I
and
saw that.
penetrate multiple enemies. So it's great for like going around corners or crowd control, taking out a lot of grunts, thinning
Nice.
out the herds. You can take care of the big guys.
Oh, nice. So when are we going to see this game coming over to?
You'll get a taste of First Blood this summer, and then early 2020 you get the whole thing.
So we're making our way through. One of the games I play a lot, Dead by Daylight. Now, I don't play as the horror characters. It's fun to play as horror characters, but I play as a survivor. One of the best survivors of all horror movies is coming to this game. That's right, Ash. So we decided to stop over here at Splitgate. This game so far is one of the most original ideas I've seen at PAX this year. Halo meets Portal. We're here with one of the people from Splitgate, so...
Hey guys, Ian Prue here, CEO of 1047 Games, and kind of the founder of Splitgate.
So where did this inspiration start? Where did you first come up with... We're going to combine a first-person shooter with Portal and get this going.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I don't know, 7 years ago I had this idea of like, just after playing Portal 2, I think a lot of people had the same idea of like, hey, this is such a cool game, why not add guns and have this multiplayer? And so that's sort of what it started off as, was just like, let's see what happens. And then as we, started talking about it and actually working on it, I had my co-founder with me working on it. We started talking about how do we want this game to feel? Should it feel like Call of Duty? Should it feel like, Quake? And ultimately we settled on, the games we grew up on, the games we miss, and the things that we think would work really well in this type of Portal shooter was that sort of Halo 2, Halo 3 feel.
Yeah, the way shooters used to be with like regenerating weapons and stuff.
Yep. And then also just like the way the gunplay is, where you're shooting from the hip most of the time. You zoom in, it's not like an aim down sights animation, but it's just slapping on a texture.
On a texture, yeah. And we just got done playing it. I had a lot of fun playing Team Deathmatch. The game plays really smooth so far, so this is pretty impressive. And how far are you guys from launch?
We're pretty close. We're going to be announcing basically our whole roadmap in the next couple weeks. We'll be sure to let you guys know. But yeah, we're basically internally finalizing what date exactly makes sense for us. But we'll be doing a beta soon and launching shortly after. So.
And what are you launching on? Just Steam, or are you going to?
Just Steam for now. Definitely want to come to console eventually, but I think from talking to the community, Steam is sort of that's what PC gamers still want nowadays, so that's what we're sticking to.
Okay. I like Battle Royale. I think a lot of other people do too. My favorite one personally right now is Tetris Battle Royale. But that's besides the point. Now this poster, Lost Island. Thinking, what is this? Well, you take Battle Royale and you add samurais. I guess they were kind of Ronin actually, really, if you want to put it that way, but they're samurais nonetheless. And it seems like knights as well. Anything medieval, pretty much. And you have them scurry for all different circles. And then you fight in a boat in the end. Like, wow. We are playing this game. Just wait, because this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. So we're here getting some food over at the food truck. I love food trucks. They're the best thing in the world. Now, home in my town would have food trucks. They don't allow them in my town. So this is an experience right here. We're getting tacos, by the way. So I'm getting some porchetta food truck over here. Got some nice beef tacos. These look really good, by the way. some nice onions, shredded beef. Ooh, this is gonna be good.
I'm the food reviewer.
He's the food reviewer. Definitely check out his channel for more food reviews. But come to PAX, you're gonna want some food, so this is one of the best options. You might go to another food truck tomorrow though. So Q here, we stopped over at Chernobylite, over here at PAX East, day 1, but I didn't play the game this time. Mr. Ben over here, he loves horror games. We also got the developers, so what's the beginning, what's the inspiration, the starting of this game? Like, where'd the journey start with making this game?
About this game, well, it was like 2016, we have released a virtual documentary about Chernobyl called Chernobyl VR Project. It was the VR application, like a virtual museum of Chernobyl, but for me, the Chernobyl story started much earlier because when I was a kid, I actually was living in Poland, very close to the Ukraine, and when the Chernobyl nuclear catastrophe really happened, my parents, who are nuclear physicists, came home and said, stay at home because something is going on. There is something in the air because their measurement devices went crazy. So I was staying in my home and I was worried, or my family was worried, if there is some kind of nuclear catastrophe or maybe World War III is starting. So that was beginning of Chernobyl for me. But of course, when I started to develop games, I always wanted to develop a cool game about Chernobyl catastrophe and about the real place. So we started to go to Chernobyl doing the 3D scanning of the area to recreate the objects, buildings and structures within the game. And right now, here comes the Chernobylite. It's a survival horror game because we believe the survival plus horror element really fits the mood of this place and really fits the idea that can be placed behind the story.
Yeah, I was beyond impressed, but I didn't get a chance to physically play it. Ben did, so what questions do you have for...
I wouldn't say so much questions. I just want to comment on the game itself. I think, honestly, the elements of the noise in the background, the ambiance noise that surrounds you while you're playing actually adds a lot to the feel when you're playing. It makes you almost feel like you're almost like in a Silent Hill, Resident Evil element game where you're walking around not knowing what's coming up after you, you know? Like, anything can happen at any point in that game. And I during that demo, I'm like, is someone's behind me? I'm checking it. I just love the elements of that. Now, other than the Chernobyl incident, is there any kind of things that you draw inspiration from when you made this game?
Which game?
Inspirations. Like,
Besides the Chernobyl event.
Well, so basically, I'm very strongly into the story-driven games. So if you mention Silent Hill, that was exactly the kind of story I wanted to tell about Chernobyl, because in my mind, Chernobyl is like ghost town. It's like Silent Hill, like the city that was burned, that was contaminated, that people left over, but still, this is being haunted by some ghosts of the past, by some missing memories of the people who lived there. And when you explore it, you're actually trying to find the truth about these people, about what really happened there. And you also need to find your missing love, because the game is a kind of love story like Silent Hill 2, about looking for your missing girlfriend who went disappearing 30 years ago at the time of catastrophe, and you still don't know what really happened to her.
And how soon can we see the game on the market?
This year we want to release at least PC version or at least early access of PC version. And then, depending on the success of the Kickstarter campaign that we are starting next few weeks, we will see how quickly we can produce or provide the next platforms.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so if you have a Kickstarter, yeah, we'll definitely help push that, because that's awesome.
Yes, you should support us on Kickstarter.
Well, I had a great experience watching him. I'm going to definitely check it out at some point today. But yeah, thank you for the interview, and thank you for making such a great game, man. So, we've had tacos, we've had a lot of different interviews, talked to a lot of different people, and seen a lot of great games. But I need to re-up because the coffee system's getting a little low, you know.
Him and his coffee.
Yeah, so now the day's getting about halfway through, a little more than halfway through. We're going to head over to TinyBuild and talk to them what they've been doing lately. They've been doing some really great stuff. They have a lot of great indie developers underneath them, so we're going to head over there. But so far, it's been a really good day. We didn't get into Gearbox, but as you know now, because this video is out, Gearbox 3 has just announced Borderlands 3. Woohoo! Which we cannot wait to play.
Yes,
So,
it's gonna be fun.
yeah, so till then, let's go over to TinyBuild.
All right.
All right, Q over here. We're over here at TinyBuild. So there's so many great games here. So we decided to talk to one of the people from TinyBuild to get really a blanket view, because we're not going to pick one or two games. it'd be unfair to pick one of these developers out. They're all done a great job. So we're going to try to give you the best of the best of what they're doing right now. So tell us a little bit what TinyBuild's been up to.
Hi, yeah. So we are working on a lot of stuff right now. Here at PAX East, we're showing off Secret Neighbor, Pathologic, Hellpoint, Party Heart 2 DLC, totally reliable delivery service. Speedrunners Mobile just on iOS launched today. And we announced Graveyard Keeper Switch yesterday and showing it off here. And Swag Sorcery. So, lots of stuff.
I found it interesting. You got coffins.
Yes. So yeah, we're actually doing something fun here at PAX East. We're doing, if you play Graveyard Keeper in a coffin, you have a chance to win a Nintendo Switch. So,
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really... Okay, so there's so many great games. So the one thing I want to ask about, like I was just finding out earlier, Pathologic 2, when does that launch?
Pathologic 2, May 23rd.
Oh, nice. Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's coming soon. We're excited. We know people have been waiting, and now we finally have a day. So future plans for TinyBuild. So we are bringing in more employees for in-house testing. We have new community managers, including myself. We are obviously investing into a lot of our older IPs, and we're bringing in a lot of newer IPs. We have some stuff to announce for the future that I can't talk about here,
yeah.
but at West you'll see a bunch, so definitely hang out around West. Yeah, we have a lot to show. We're excited to share it. So
that is awesome, yeah. Because I've been buying games with TinyBuild titles for, wow, as long as, well, for at least the last 10 years I can remember, like, so many times I've bought TinyBuild with TinyBuild somewhere in the title and had such a blast. You guys do such a great job on like quality control and just making sure you're putting out quality games. So we thank you for that as the community, and our community enjoys those games quite a bit. So I'm more excited, like, and obviously we can't wait for this announcement, whatever these old IPs are going to be, so now it's a lot of speculation, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, we care a lot about the community who plays our games, and we definitely try to catch up on a lot of either updates that need to be made to certain games, or even just future content, like releasing more DLCs for Party Hard 2, or updates to Secret Neighbor before it comes out. Things that, balance games to make them a lot more entertaining for our users. So we try to do, like you said, a lot of quality control prior to game launches.
Yeah, that's very needed. So everybody knows, the links will be below to TinyBuild's website. Go check out all these titles that are here at PAX East if you didn't get a chance to make it here. And obviously, I'm sure you just saw a lot of the footage as the B-roll spun through. So thank you for joining us on the channel, and thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we built the studio, and the goal was, hey, let's take comedy, let's take like the sort of freewheeling, crazy, I don't want to say improv because it's, but yeah, that kind of angle and approach to an actual big, narrative-based game. So that's what we did with Trover, and we've been working on this game for over 2.5 years now. So this is our first big outing.
Bored, I want to go do stuff. Whoa, well. Oh, look who it is. We got ourselves a little purple eye-hole monster and a Chernobylite. No doubt trying to penetrate our secret fort, get in here and ruin our stuff. Well, it's not going to happen. So we knocked it up another level. We're the Gorkon clone. Not going to be able to do nothing around here. Not going to be able to stop us. We're the toughest fucking guardians of this fort you'll ever meet. Not going to be able to get into this fort. That's right. Let me go ahead and jump in here. I just want to say...
Okay, everybody, so this is the end of Attack Day 1. We're about to head out of here. About 5 o'clock-ish, well, 5:40, whatever it is, something like that. Anyway, we just got out of the Rick and Morty, the creator of Rick and Morty, the new...
Justin Roiland.
Justin Roiland, that's his name. I never remembered his damn name. But anyway, his game looks actually pretty fun as well.
It was a pretty funny panel.
Yeah.
I was laughing.
They had a lot
great.
of other people that have made games that are based on comedy, which is, it's a great thing. You want something that'll make you laugh, especially at the end of the day.
Octodad Royale.
Octodad Royale. Yes, that's exactly what we need in our life.
Yeah.
So tomorrow is another day. We're going to talk to even more people. I hope you enjoyed all the footage that was on this video. And links should be below to most of the content that you have seen in this video. So if you want to go check more of that content out, please head over there and check it out. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe at the end of this video, especially if you thought this comment gave you a reason or remind you of a moment you had at this PAX 2019. Because this is a pretty good PAX so far. So remember, make sure to click on the next video, because the next video may not be up yet, but it'll be up soon enough for day 2. So be sure to check it out.
PAX East, day 1. See you later.